Indeed was ridden by David Mould, wearing a visor for the first time. Ard, ridden by Josh Gifford, wearing blinkers. Jarran was ridden by Tommy Stack, and Tommy, I'm afraid, put up £4 overweight at 11 stone 4. Gara was ridden by John Oaksey. Black Sapphire by Bill Smith. Barquesh by Ron Barry. Mutafani, ridden by Bruff Scott. Magical Deed was ridden by Stan Meller, also blinkered. Hawam was ridden by John Frankham at 18 pounds overweight. He scaled 11 stone 9 today. He fell off a scaffolding this morning, apparently. And Rodeo Star was ridden by Josh Gifford, by Jonjo O'Neill, rather, at £5 overweight. But despite that overweight, Rodeo Star was the favourite. They went 9-4 Rodeo Star, Jonjo O'Neill's ride. Then 4-1 Black Sapphire, ridden by Bill Smith. 5-1 Sindeed, ridden by David Mould. Matafani was 9-1, ridden by Bruff Scott. 11-1 Magical Deed, ridden by Stan Meller. 12-1 Hawam and Ard. They were ridden respectively by John Frankham and Josh Gifford, and it was 16-1 bar those.
The last to be installed, that's it. They're under orders, and they're away. Breaking very fast towards the outside is Bruff Scott, and Bruff Scott goes on from Josh Gifford and Jonjo O'Neill, with on the inside John Oaksey. Then towards the outer is Tommy Stack, and the back marker at the moment is John Frankham. And it's Bruff Scott the leader. Bruff Scott from in second place, Josh Gifford. On the outside of Josh Gifford is Tommy Stack, then John Oaksey on the inside, and then Jonjo O'Neill. Little gap then to Bill Smith. On the outside of Bill Smith, making ground, is Ron Barry. Just behind them come Stan Meller, John Frankham, and David Mould. And still, Bruff Scott leads them. Bruff Scott from Josh Gifford, then John Oaksey on the inside of Tommy Stack. Little gap then to Jonjo O'Neill. Towards the outside of Jonjo O'Neill is David Mould, who's made good progress. The back marker now is Stan Meller. They've passed the halfway mark, and Bruff Scott is still the leader. Bruff Scott from Josh Gifford, John Oaksey on the inside. David Mould making good ground on the outside. Tommy Stack's holding his position. Jonjo O'Neill on the inside. Behind them come John Frankham, Bill Smith, and also in contention is Black Sapphire as they round the home turn and into the straight, and still Bruff Scott the leader. Bruff Scott from Josh Gifford, then comes John Oaksey, then towards the stand side is Jonjo O'Neill putting in a good run, and here comes David Mould towards the outside, but it's still Bruff Scott the leader from Jonjo O'Neill. Jonjo O'Neill coming to challenge Bruff Scott and to take it up now. It's Jonjo O'Neill, John Frankham putting in a good run, but Jonjo O'Neill is the leader as they race into the closing stages. It's Jonjo O'Neill who's going to win it as they race to the line. Jonjo O'Neill's going to win it from Bill Smith, and it's a photo for third between Bruff Scott and John Frankham. Bruff Scott just got that from John Frankham, but Jonjo O'Neill won it from Bill Smith. Then Bruff Scott and John Frankham close in third and fourth.
Yes, that's the way they finished. And if you were backing horses, the winner was number 10, Rodeo Star, the 9-4 favourite. Second, Black Sapphire, 4-1. Third, Mutafani at 9-1. John